Good. 30 seconds of
I've seen the
intro where I'm just kind of talking over it.
hey, you want some you may be on belt or not that one.
Oh, yeah. I have the remote on the TV.
Yeah, the Cubs.
Oh, no. Good thing that you were not rolling yet. Lot of Panther pride here. Welcome to Channel 19. Up for saying credit.
Zach Zevo's got a VHS tape with your name on it.
Oh, man.
Wait, the Zevo bottom it.
What's up, Josh Macuga Show fans? Back here for another episode. Tonight, my guest, I've known him since I was probably in the 3rd grade. Nah, 4th grade, and you were in like the 1st? Because our brothers played soccer together?
Yeah, I don't actually remember
yeah.
that either. I was stealing oranges from half.
You guys know him from Bravo's Summer House, as we would say it in Pittsburgh.
Yin's guys going out to the Summer
Yeah,
House.
Summer House, down like, down on the river. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Radke.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, on this side.
Oh, this is a pleasure. And the mug to prove.
The mug. I appreciate, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
I appreciate you reaching out to me, telling me you were coming out here, because I always hate being that dude that's like, hey, if you're ever out in LA and you want to do my show, you usually like come on it. But you were like, hey man, I'm coming to LA. I'm staying with Muffley. I was like, bring Muffley. Bring the whole crowd. If you guys are on the GoPro, that's Matt Muffley. He also went to high school with us. He's a doctor, ladies. Get in on it. Are we clapping?
Yeah, we're clapping out.
Clap for doctors. Don't worry. As soon as this episode's over and I haven't feel my knee, I think I tore my ACL, but I'm not sure.
No, it's definitely an ACL.
Yeah, it's an ACL for sure.
We'll take care of that.
Well, I was going to say that I was honored to actually, I've always looked up to you. Josh was somebody that, even Matt, like growing up, like you were the funny guy, like the smart guy, the cool guy. However, this is like Wayne's World for people in LA.
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
I'm a big Wayne's World guy.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you're in my apartment shooting a talk show.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
They wouldn't give me one on the network, so I built my own, I guess is the way to say
No,
it.
the desk is a lot smaller than I anticipated, but it looks like a desk that you'd see at Fort Couch.
Have you... Fort Couch, for all you guys watching out there, was our middle school, junior high?
Junior high.
Junior high?
Yeah.
What was the woman's name who spoke in the on the announcements every morning? She sounded like she smoked 100 cigarettes.
Maria. She's like, someone took my pen.
Ladies and gentlemen, first parent. She had a hell of a voice. This is all inside baseball.
Yeah,
Carl,
sorry. We'll edit this out, I promise.
We want to know. All right, you guys can't talk back there. You can talk into a microphone.
Yeah, what is this?
You can't talk during the show.
Sorry.
What are you guys, rookies?
Sorry, most of my
Roughly, you're a doctor. I get it.
Yeah, he does this during surgery. He's like, all right, you see this fucking idiot? Anyway,
wait,
like,
is he are you a doctor too?
You guys have a mic if you want to
Yeah, you can reply on it.
They're not big mic guys.
Not big mic guys. Big drinks guys. Not big mic guys.
Heavy drinks guys.
Okay.
And they sit like this guys.
Yeah, very, okay, all right.
Well, let's focus on us.
Yeah.
Screw these guys.
Okay, so I've known you since we were kids. I remember kind of bullying you a little bit when you were a freshman, but mostly because you were my buddy.
You did bully me.
Yeah.
You did bully me.
Just a little bit, like at the beginning of your freshman year. But then I would kind of like make you talk to girls, and I think
That's
that was
true.
it.
So I'm glad that you brought this up because this is actually something I had mentioned to some of the people on Summer House. Is I felt like I was getting bullied, and part of the reason I'm so fucking awesome right now is because I had to deal with. You were like the first bully that I've ever had. Okay. But I'm not like Steve Buscemi on a couch with like a list and then like call you and.
So Josh is the reason you're so awesome.
Potentially, yes.
Huh.
But no, what I would say, Joshua, is he was the guy that like his big brother was very like. He basically would bring me over to like the table with all the hot chicks, and I would obviously shit my pants and sweat profusely.
Also, Carl in freshman year of high school was like 5'7". Now he's like 6'6" and ripped. I'm like, Jesus, dude. Like the first time I saw you when I came back after like 3 years of college, hey Macuga, it's Carl. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, basically, it's like freshman year I worked at Blockbuster. Senior year I worked at Abercrombie. That's kind of how physically you look the way you're working. Yeah.
Movie guy to douchebag. In what? Did you have to stand outside shirtless?
I did at one point in college. Have you heard how great our jeans fit? Are you kidding me? Have you heard your T-shirt doesn't fit you? You don't have one on.
I think I one time walked by the one at Penn State. The 2 dudes were outside standing shirtless, and I just took off my shirt and stood there. And they were like, "You can't be here." And I was like, "Why? You guys are standing with your shirt off." It's like kind of seems like the thing to do.
You should just went and be like, you know what? I'm banging the girl at American Eagle. You guys want to come over?
It was 3 doors down, and then there was a Panera 2 doors up. It was like kind of the nexus of the universe.
That is actually like the center layer of hell, in my opinion.
All right, Summer House. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
kind of confused about this whole situation.
Well, if you really don't like the show, you can just call it Bummer House.
Oh, is that what the internet calls it?
Some people do.
Okay. All right. So I got to be honest. Summer House starts. All right. Nobody tells me about it. Nobody says a word. And then I see this thing on, I forget whose Instagram it was. It wasn't yours. It was somebody from Upper St. Clair. And it was a picture of you with like Summer House. And I was like, it looks like a TV show. It's like, and Carl Radke. All right, let me look into it. Then the wife and I caught a Andy Cohen like post Summer House thing. And they are going at Carl with some girl that is like, okay, I guess. And she was like, your love interest that season or whatever. And I'm like, I went to high school with this kid. And my wife was like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I was like, okay, stop trying to be cool. Like, you don't know him.
No.
He probably just looks like somebody you went to high school with. Like,
I said,
stop trying to ride the train.
Well, because she thinks that everybody I say that I know from Pittsburgh, it doesn't exist. And then they meet her and she's like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm a confident like friend to say, like, I was telling Matt, like, I know Josh. Like, I love, I've followed you a little bit over the last 5-6 years.
You're one of the few dudes that I know that like has sent me snaps on Snapchat. I was like, I'm not on Snapchat, but Radke sent me one. Let me say, okay, I don't know what this is. I never really got into the Snapchat.
I'm glad I brightened up your TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To say the least.
And you wear real tight clothes. And
you can see my dick from the back.
Yeah. Muffley is real into it. I can see it back there. You wear floral. I saw a picture of you at New York Fashion Week, which I was always bummed out when I lived in New York that I didn't get invited to a Fashion Week event. Mostly because my fashion is just loudmouth everything.
You should spell it WEAK, Fashion Week.
Oh, okay. So it's like that. Got it. And there's all these New York puns that I don't really get anymore.
No, listen, you get invited to some weird stuff, but I do have a lot of friends that work.
But you had a short suit, and I wanted many a short suit.
It was actually shorter before they had it brought down.
It was like
because you're so tall.
They extended it a little bit. Yeah. Yes, I'm 6'5", 210 pounds. I didn't make the basketball team in high school. Write that down.
What's it? Doesn't Dan Patrick
Dan
do
Patrick,
a ding on his thing?
First time caller, 6'5", 210, ding.
Yeah, right. Carl in New York.
It's Carl.
What's going on with Le'Veon Bell? So now you're kind of like this New York reality TV socialite. Is that what we're calling it? Is that
to say the least? I mean, Fletcher can weigh in a little bit.
Fletcher, grab the microphone. There you go.
He's certainly a New York socialite.
Oh.
I mean, probably like one of the elite New York socialites. I think, just not giving him credit here.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are you getting on?
Fletcher is Carl's attorney.
Legally, he has to say that.
Okay, so are you getting on like lists at Butter or whatever the hot club is? Does Butter still exist?
Butter. It's the Butter group.
Oh, the Butter group.
One Oak and like up and down.
Oh yeah. My buddy,
I'm on
One Oak.
I get the occasional like motivational promoter text.
Okay.
Life is amazing. It's gonna be beautiful today. We have free table at whatever called
at Butter.
It's like the most weird like exchange, and it's usually a green text because they're on Samsung.
Right.
So
it's like when you post an ad on Craigslist to sell your couch that you're all sitting on, and you get 94 spam texts, and they're all the same text message, and then they send you money via PayPal, and then they hack your email. It's happened before.
I know.
Does nobody want this couch? Just come and take it before I burn it.
She does want to burn that couch.
I mean, I'll take it. What do you want for it? Like 2 Bitcoin?
Honestly, I'd take that.
Are we paying in crypto?
I don't know what that is. But...
2 Bitcoin. That's like 10 G's.
It's called crypto.
Yeah, crypto. Definitely. I'll give
it's a
you
new vertical.
Actually pays for my salary. Okay. So you're a socialite now in New York. You just wrapped season 3 of Summer House. What I want to know is, what do your mom and dad think about Summer House? Because I love your mom and dad. Your dad, still to this day, one of the funniest men alive. Because I love dad jokes. And when I would see him in a Little League game or coaching anything that your brother or you were involved with, I was like, oh, Mr. Radke's here. This is going to be incredible. Yeah.
I mean, well, let's start with my mom first.
Yes.
Mom, she throws things at the TV. She has like a watch party with all her like girlfriends on Monday nights.
Oh, it's kind of like Bunko.
It is
My
like
mom has a
Bunko.
League. I think your mom's in it.
And they get rosé. My mom watches. But listen, I mean, it's 42 minutes of... your Monday night. Obviously, it's a version of me that's like in heightened, like, I'm playing a character myself.
Oh, are you really?
But what's been hard is like, I get a kind of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah. You're the villain.
I can't be the villain.
Okay.
But honestly, it's actually been kind of fun to like, hey mom and dad, like I'm actually not like reading books on a Friday night. Like I'm getting hammered and having fun.
Well, I think they think that anyway.
Well, like my senior year in high school, like I didn't drink. Like I was pretty like PC. Like
really?
Yeah, literally didn't party that hard. But when I had like 2 beers at Muffley's, I threw up. So what I'm saying is my parents really didn't see that side of my life that I was so scared to like really share. Like, hey, mom, I wasn't out till 3 in the morning.
So did you come out of your shell in college and then?
I came out of my shell like probably like in LA when I first moved here.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So.
And then you went back to. So then you go to New York. What is like the casting search? Did somebody be like, hey, I've got a friend and he's kind of like he's perfect for a Montauk summer house?
It's honestly a ridiculous story.
Have you told this before?
Maybe one time.
Okay.
No, a couple times, but just not on like not like a a venue like this.
Okay.
So, my previous summer of the show being happening, I was in the Hamptons partying, having fun.
Sure.
I love like tapping on people's shoulders. What's up, man? Like, how big's your bottle? Cool. Like, dumb stuff. Like, yeah. So I met a ton of people.
You're a smart ass like me.
Like, worse.
Yeah.
So
plus you're 6'5".
Throughout that, I met a ton of people in the Hamptons. But like the culture in the Hamptons in New York, like there's a lot of people who meet each other and then they go back to the city and like, oh, you own a startup or I work at this company. So there's a lot of like business related to it. I know it sounds ridiculous, but one of the guys was in the Army.
Okay.
And he also has a foundation for veterans with PTSD.
Awesome.
My grandfather's a Marine. My uncle was a Marine. It was something I was like really passionate about.
Okay.
He has a charity event. I bring a girl. He's like, dude, you got to meet my dentist. I go to meet the dentist.
You got to meet the dentist.
The dentist was actually one of my clients because I worked in sales for a like dental company.
Okay.
So the dentist, fast forward a few months later, I'm getting my teeth cleaned. This is 2 weeks before the season 1 of Summer House is about to start.
Okay.
He's cleaning my teeth. He goes, hey, your buddy Everett's got a show on Bravo. I'm like, okay, cool. What's it about? He goes, it's about the Hamptons or something. I'm like, sweet. I email Everett after the show.
Okay.
Congrats on the show, man. Like, what's it all about? And he goes, writes back, we need another guy. And I said, fuck it, put my name in.
And what was the audition process?
I went to 30 Rock. I thought I'd see like Andy Cohen with like his shirt off waiting for me or something.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of gay, but
well, he's gay.
I'm
so.
straight. But he's it was literally this. I walked into a room. This is a true story. I walked in the room. I was in sales. I wore a full suit. I had a briefcase.
It's an Armani suit, Jerry.
It was Men's Warehouse. You're not gonna like the way you look.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
It's not the best. Yeah.
Unless
you're going to homecoming at Upper St. Clair, then you're gonna love you.
This is actually a true story. So I walk in this room in like 30 Rock. It's really like pretty like I don't know. Growing up as a kid, you watch SNL, you watch, you name it, like the ice skating rink, all that shit.
That's
so
what Fallon is now.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I go in the room. They're like, Carl, have a seat. And I was like, before this, I'm like, I'm gonna be a dick.
Yeah.
So I walk in the room. They go, Carl, have a seat.
It's a choice.
I go, I don't sit. They go, what? I go, I don't sit. What do you guys got? And I like, kind of took over the room, and they go, well, all right, fine. So they have pictures of all the girls that are like already cast.
The siren that just went off is the casting department.
Yeah, we have an unmentionable.
It's the truth department.
It's the truth department.
So they put out pictures of all the girls. Carl, would you hook up with any of these girls? And I go, guys, listen, I don't hook up with pieces of paper. So, I mean, yes. Like I was very much like I was a complete asshole. Fast forward, I leave the meeting, like on my own.
You are reality TV gold.
So I leave, and they love me, and I went back. We did one more little like kind of video thing for 2 minutes, and they offered me to be America's next top douchebag.
I will give that to you. Hold on, I've got questions written here. Hold on. Yeah. You answered all of them all in one
Good.
story.
Well, it saved time. We got a large pizza on the way somewhere.
Okay, I want to.
No, but that is honestly a true story. Like it was something. Truly, Josh. Like I went to school for TV and film.
Okay.
I'd worked in LA. Like I'd met you before when you were doing stand up and or still are and all this cool stuff. I worked in production. Mm-hmm. I got out of it to go to sales because it was going to make me money and like get there. It really came out of nowhere. And I was like, you know what? Take a chance. And I looked at Bravo. Like there's a lot of like other douchebags like me that are doing seemingly well.
Yeah.
So I took a chance. And here we are, season 3 later. So.
What happens season 3? I mean, do you like these girls that you're hooking up with there? Do you date one of them, or once the summer's over? Because basically, it's like a classy Jersey Shore. I'm sure you've heard that before, right?
Well, I don't work at the t-shirt shop on the boardwalk.
Right. You don't. You just do summer houses.
Truly, this is like the setup. It's a lot of New Yorkers. They do have summer shares or summer houses. They all have pretty legit jobs and like go out and it's not cheap either. I mean, I brought Matt and Fletcher out.
Oh,
the amount of money I've Venmo charged them the next weekend is like they're like fuck you.
Yeah,
I mean, $2,000 for 2 or 3 days. Anyway, like it's basically a lot of hard work, like work hard, play hard.
Okay.
But the drama is generally like.
Is it the same people all 3 seasons?
We've had like for the most part we've had 4 what we call OGs from season 1 to now. Okay. So we've lost a few people on the way.
Okay.
But I call it also Survivor House.
Survivor House. That's pretty fun.
I have a lot of.
What if you could like shoot? I love that Fletcher's in the back. That's just how you know it's an apartment talk show. Is Fletcher's in the back putting ice in a glass and you can hear it. You can hear it.
There's no ice in my lemonade, Fletcher.
Fletcher.
You're a mess over
classic. Here. Yeah. So okay, you go to the summer house after you shoot that first season. Because I'm sure in reality TV there are microphones everywhere. You don't realize there's microphones everywhere. Were there points when you kind of reached out to producers and like, could we not air that part? But you have to sign a 24/7. It's on you.
Even the first weekend. Truthfully, I walked in and like it's you got a nice setup here. It's a big ass house in the Hamptons, and you're like every little corner. Like you think you spot the mics.
No.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
Like
the nest is
everything. Like your headboard is mic'd, and like you don't know that until week 8, and you've been laying in bed trying to like hook up with a girl, going, "Hey, babe." You just guys say dumb pillow talk.
No, they say the worst things.
Worse.
I said a lot of stupid things, and yet she somehow married me. So, Muff, go ahead. What do you want to say?
I was gonna ask Amanda what the worst thing she's ever heard was.
I mean, I don't.
Is it in?
Is
it from Josh?
Hold on, Carl.
It's probably not from Josh because he's always like from the beginning very like honest and kind of funny, so never really like awkward.
I've never been the dude that's had to like not be myself. If you don't like me, Carl's checking.
Always the smoothest guy in the room.
I just got a vibration, and it wasn't that good of a vibration.
Oh no.
Anyway, sorry.
What were you?
I was gonna say you're always the smoothest guy in the room. I remember being in 8th grade, and Josh told me I had to start learning to play the piano. He's like, that's how you get girls.
Oh my god.
He wasn't kidding.
Wait, but he actually was in piano.
Homecoming that year.
Yeah. I didn't really go to homecoming.
Oh my god.
So don't listen to me.
He is the worst.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the moral of the story, I mean, kind of what I walked into, like, you know, I'd worked in production before. I worked on Criminal Minds and Heroes. Like, I've seen like pretty.
Amanda's favorite show is Criminal
That is my favorite show.
Yeah, I worked on pretty like legitimate CBS. ABC
That is
productions.
the most legitimate.
Then you go to this operation and like, yeah, there's 40 crew there, but they're also like, they're not allowed to talk to you.
Yeah. Do you have producers in your ear telling you like you should totally go after?
There's like the 2 field producers, like one of their heads who's like, Carl, you should. Like.
We may have to bleep that out, cops, or you may want to time code that one.
I'll be like,
just
listen.
in case we get sued.
I'll be like, listen, I'd actually prefer to.
All right, we're gonna have to bleep the whole part out, but it's a very funny story. Cops, to time code that. Thank you. We're keeping that in and bleeping it just so the fans know we talked about something. Man, Carl, you are a hell of a guy.
Well, one thing I was gonna add as well. I actually tried to walk off set the first like couple hours. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I tried to walk away. I like had my stuff ready to go, and one of the producers came and like kind of talked me through that. She was like, you know, you signed up for this. Like, you really want to get sued?
Well, there's a lawyer coming.
Like, all right, this will, lawyer.
Fletcher. What's been, I guess, maybe like best, worst memories, parts of being on this show? Like social media hate. What have you kind of had to deal with? Like, if you go into a room now and somebody says, "Oh, that's Carl from Summer House," or what are you trying to parlay this into career-wise? Like, what is?
I mean, I'd say the first
questions, but
something I was surprised truly is I don't know. Like I just never thought people gave a shit. Like I know Bravo's got a big reach. There's a lot of like women that watch that demographic 25 to 35. It's
huge,
pretty insane. But I'm out in public and I do like in New York. He's been around it. They've been around it. I mean, I was walking across the street in Herald Square, like literally, like you know when you like try to beat like the cars, like trying to get at you. It's New York, like we actually jaywalk.
Right.
And
in LA,
I get past this cop and it's like on me, and the window rolls down. I'm like, oh god! And this like female police officer goes, "Love the show," and I'm like this is scary, like a cop like that. I'm like, holy shit! Like,
you should have been like,
so,
can I get a ride? Let me tell you.
So you get like a lot of interesting attention in the public, but I don't know. I've had a lot of like. Got invited to a lot of cool stuff, fashion week parties that you're not allowed to go to.
Yeah, thanks, man.
But when I'm like truly parlaying it, I'm honestly hoping to leverage like I would like to do my own show, and it was actually I pitched this to Bravo, and it's ridiculous, but hear me out.
Okay.
I get a lot of DMs, and everybody talks about direct messages is like this whole world.
Yeah.
So basically, my pitch is this. It's called Carl Fish.
Oh.
It's like Bachelor half meets like Catfish. So like I actually get a DM. Hey, if you're ever in Vancouver, hey, I'm in Vancouver.
I dig.
You want to go out for a date or like go to like check something out really cool, like a traveling, Bourdain, dating, Catfish kind of shit.
Don't
I
compare
could get into
Bourdain
that.
to what you're gonna do with catfishing DM girls. Okay. But I appreciate that. I think what you need is like 3 to 4 girls per city, and then it's a competition. It could be more digital. I'm trying to play the executive role here.
Yeah.
But if it's on TV, you need like 3 or 4 girls in Vancouver. Like, all right, so Carl's met Jenny, Alex, Tammy, and whatever. I'm running out of girls' names. And then they compete. So like they show the dates. Or like you do the full Bachelor. It's an hour.
Sure.
It's a full hour. And then at the end, you're like, Carol, will you accept this fish? And it's a Carl fish. And it's one of those like singing bass.
It's like,
the
who?
bass,
Don't worry.
So
Beehive.
every episode is a city.
Yeah.
And the season finale is the winners in
Each city.
It's
then you
like-
go to Vegas.
it's
for
like
the
Miss
city. Or the Hamptons.
Universe.
It's got to be the Hamptons.
Hamptons.
It's like Miss Universe, but it's like Miss Carl.
Miss Carlverse. Miss
So that's-
Carlverse.
Yeah, I mean, what am I like parlaying into? Like, there's a lot of different options.
Okay.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think there's going to be hopefully another season of Summer House.
Love it.
There's some other cool like things I can do like from a professional standpoint. Like
Okay.
I've worked in tech sales. I've worked in medical sales. I'm not just a guy that just gets drunk and
You also went to college.
yeah,
Like a bunch of these morons that didn't.
yeah, true. Which again, back to the Jersey Shore comment, which I think we all get a little sensitive to.
I'm messing with you.
It works because they get paid a shit ton.
Yeah. And they're all idiots.
Idiots. What's up, JWoww? How you? I saw your name.
Finally,
I did.
JWoww's hot.
JWoww waved. She's like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah. No, the other ones aren't, but JWoww. All right, before we move on to the game, I want you to, honest opinion, who's better at interviewing, me or Andy Cohen?
I mean, you're actually really good. And I'll say this, truly, you're really good at, like, I think there's a future for you, hopefully, Jeopardy. Jeopardy?
Cops are throat
Yeah, let me see this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a pizza?
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, Jeopardy is so good that one time in college, I already had watched an episode and I DVR'd it. And then we had another couple buddies that were there watching, and like I already watched.
You did the Bill Murray and Groundhog
No,
Day.
but I smoked a bong, and then like went through it and like ripped these. They're like, how is he so good? He's all high.
Nailed it. That's
Good.
the beauty of
Anyway,
Jeopardy.
Josh Cougar for Jeopardy.
Josh, thanks for telling that story, along with the Jeopardy.
I love that
Sorry,
story.
man, is that
No,
rude?
that was perfect. Nailed it. That's good. That's good.
Andy Cohen is incredible. Like he's so quick. Like in between commercial break, he'd be like, "Hey man, like so, how about the St. Louis Cardinals?" He'd be like, "Yeah, the Pirates are better."
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're back, Carl. You fucked this chick over last weekend. What's up?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like you were so cool
And
with me.
he's got.
He's so cool.
He's got. Babe.
He is
So are
cool.
you. I'm just saying he's cool. You can both be cool.
Okay.
Really smart, really sharp.
I
He's
love
cool,
him.
and he does know his stuff, and he's
Yeah.
quick. Like he's ready to like.
And he's got something in his ear, like, make sure you get Carl to say this. I get it.
But no, Andy's awesome. I hope I get on the show again.
Yeah.
But you both are great.
Why don't we both come on his show together?
Why don't you come on my show?
Yeah, I'll do that. Should I be the host of Carlfish?
Yes.
That would be.
Like, do you know? Like, we should do an impression. I'll walk in there like, do you know why you're here?
Fuck you, Chris Harrison. Like that's what we need as the moment in the Carlverse is. You have like a meltdown with me, like you fall in love with both girls, like Dina Rui.
We do need a new dating show.
Jenna
I am
Kane.
sick of Bachelor Bachelorette. I totally support the new dating show.
Yeah.
Because of
I'm
this.
so over this Bachelor Bachelorette thing. We need something else to be
Because
excited
they don't
about.
use like real like mechanics for like how guys and girls meet each other now, which is dating apps, which I think are embarrassing, but direct messages on social media platforms. I mean, it's insane.
You
I'm with
gotta
Carl
get
in the Carlverse.
the thing is, you actually have to get like real girls out in the country or in the world, rather than just like casting
They keep
models. So that's
recycling-
all
Yeah, they
Bachelor's
cast, like-
doing is casting
I'm
models, which
in
is
sales.
great.
You're not in
but they're all
sales,
just
Brenda.
trying to like
Or Amber.
further
No,
their
I can't say
careers,
Amber.
which is awesome. But like, I want to see a normal girl in Minnesota go on a date with you,
Actually,
Yeah.
who works the front desk at a spa.
Well, I'm sick of the dental hygienist from like Newport Beach.
Clearly.
So is he, obviously.
So is the fire department that is right next door to our studio.
Well,
/
she is
apartment.
hot.
Yes, fire. All right, do you want to do some shots?
Sure.
Okay.
Do I get one of these mugs, by the way?
Would you like to keep
Can
them
you drop ship it back to my apartment in New York?
Man, you know what I can do is I can send you a mic.
I'll give you my FedEx account number for my last
Done
job.
and done. Done and done.
Yes, of course I am.
You want to do some shots? What do you think, Cupsy?
And again, Josh, I want to say thank you, and again to the staff, the fans, the crew,
The staff.
no, the boys, the girls, the guys.
Paul, you haven't even sat the whole time.
Well, we talked about getting a little
It's repulsive.
It's in the works.
Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me that
We
you
should've-
needed a stool.
we gotta-
Now I
We
feel
could
like
have. You could have just sat
I
in the
hope he
closet.
didn't tell you that was my responsibility because you
And we
never
could have
told me
gotten
about a stool.
Paul. We could have left the poofs for you. We got 90 poofs. We registered for like 30 of them.
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of poofs.
Don't get married. I mean, it's great. I love my wife. I loved my
I
wedding
have
day.
made your
Well, I have
life
a
so
question.
much better.
I know you
so-
have. I'm saying getting married. The only tough part about getting married is the actual planning of the wedding, and then registering for a wedding. I had no say in the registry. We have more stuff in this place that we will
That's
never
a
use.
lie.
Never use.
That is
What's
a
the
lie.
least used item that you?
A like 60-pound salad bowl has sat under a cabinet for months.
That is not
collecting
true.
dust.
That's actually pretty.
But I will say the probably
How many picnics do you go on?
the only stuff we got that we don't use all the time would be like the platters because we just have been busy.
We're not
and
platter
don't entertain
people.
that much. I'm a platter person. I want to be a platter person.
Platter person. Hashtag
Look, I
it. Put
have
it
a
on
question.
pillow.
I know we're digressing. Hopefully, we have enough tape.
We have enough tape. I think Greg comes.
Yeah.
How did he propose to you?
Just take your time.
Real quick, I was just about to say, in between you feels like mom and dad fighting right now, and I don't like it. Okay, how did
That's
you
good
propose?
stuff. That's good content.
I took
I
her
agree.
up. I took her up to the hills.
He asked me.
Oh, sorry. I was
Just
trying to.
kidding, you can say it.
No,
But
I
he
want to
took-
hear you. Because usually it's different.
He took me up to this spot when we first started dating that like overlooks the whole city, and he was like, "Close your eyes," and I was like, "What is he gonna do? Oh God!" And then he took
And
me
show
up.
up and I've got a
He
mask
showed
on.
me this amazing. It's the spot. It's the spot up in like Hollywood Hills that is very secluded, and you actually can see the entire city from like Santa Monica all the way downtown. It's so beautiful. So we kind of would go up there for like special occasions. We'd bring wine or champagne or something. So every year we try to schedule like a Christmas, or when we were dating, like a
some fresh air.
Christmas dinner together before all the family chaos with just the two of us. So he was like, I scheduled our holiday dinner for December 11th. Before
you
dinner, we'll like
son
go
of a
up the hill and have.
It's hard to plan an engagement.
Yeah, he's like-
of a
Yeah,
proposal.
It's like we'll go up
But
the hill and
she
have
knows
champagne
all
or
the
something
secrets.
at our spot,
She's a
which is
lawyer,
kind
Fletcher.
of normal. Like that he brought us to the spot for our like holiday dinner because it was a special occasion. But he planned it so far in advance. I'm like, why did he schedule our holiday dinner in October? But like, okay, whatever.
You knew? Did you know?
No, I didn't. But I thought something was weird, so I was like,
maybe he
"Is
had-
he going to?" But he hadn't acted nervous at all, and I was like, if he was going to propose, I feel like he'd be nervous. Like he really was not secretive or anything.
Well, he took Xanax before he did propose.
Probably.
I was like fake being angry at a text, like work is the worst. And I was like, fuck, no, too early. We're too early.
So we went up. He brought me up there.
My brother
A
was
little.
there at
It
the
was
bottom.
a little too early, but we
Yeah.
were meant to go at sunset.
Love
But
it.
So right where we stand, right below is an empty lot where they like tore a house down, and he had our best friends.
It's like 200, 300 feet below in a cul-de-sac, so it was open.
So he had our best friends spell out "Marry Me" in like Christmas lights in the
That's
empty
not
lot.
Black power. That's good.
But I sat down. I sat down because I was like, okay, sit down. Like, we're going to have champagne. I'm popping it open. And he would not sit down. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, he's
waiting for
just
the lights
sitting,
to turn on.
Yeah.
standing
no,
next to me.
you couldn't see it. It was too light outside.
So he's like,
it was cloudy and lit, and like it wasn't dark enough yet.
So he's like,
Oh,
do you
that's
see
it.
those?
That's
Do you
fine.
see those lights down there? I'm like, yeah.
Is that your
And he's like,
impersonation?
they say "marry me," and I was like, yeah, I know. And I honestly thought
didn't
like
get it?
someone else was getting
Yeah, 'cause
engaged.
there's so many people out around that.
Well, I
part
don't
to
know.
get married
There
that
could have been
night.
people down there. I was like,
that
oh
big.
my God, yeah. And he was like, yeah, will you marry me? I was like, oh my God, me? And then I just started crying.
I was down on a
yeah,
knee.
he like knelt down because I
Yeah.
was sitting down.
Me. Yeah, this guy. And then she starts
I'm the
crying.
guy.
And she starts crying, doesn't say anything. And I was like, do you want to get married? She's like, yeah. And then she keeps crying. And I was like, well, you have to put this ring on too. And then you hear Ben Macuga and my buddy Tanner and his wife Kayla. And Ben goes, what'd she say? Like from way down there. It was awesome.
awesome.
Yeah,
It was
great.
pretty
Well,
amazing.
congrats! Like I love hearing those
Yeah.
tales.
I'm a
but
lucky
It
guy.
was fun.
Congrats.
Thank you.
You struggled. You wade through a lot of swamp to get to the beauty. to like the
Okay, because
Oasis.
you were
I don't
such
know.
a ladies' man.
Yeah, whatever. Oasis, good. I would just continue the next
Good,
segment.
good. Yeah, and here we go. We're back. Wait, we didn't have
That's
a
what
commercial
Eddie Cohen would do. Like,
Before
okay, we're back.
And we're back. Before we get into it, guys, tonight's episode is brought to you by Josh Macuga for Jeopardy. It's the campaign. This is Alex Trebek. That's more serious Trebek. There you go. He's thinking about it. You guys, if you guys want buttons, you can slide into my DMs on Instagram.
I got
will
buttons,
mail
yeah.
you a button. I'm losing money on them, but I don't care. If you get the button, post a picture on Instagram, tag Jeopardy, hashtag it Josh Macuga for Jeopardy, or Twitter, whatever you're competing with. And for the rest of the show, this framed picture of Alex Trebek will remain on the desk. Okay, there we go.
Love it.
Alex Trebek really is Josh's first love.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Carl, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This game is called Macuga Calls the Shots. How this game works is that I have true or false questions for you based on only my opinion. Okay?
Okay, so
true or
you
false.
just...
Don't look at the... I saw you checking out the
Dude,
card.
I never cheated off anybody in Upper St. Clair High School's history ever.
I did a lot. What was your GPA in high school? What'd you get?
3-4.
3.4? Did you cheat off Matt Muffley?
No. Yes.
I cheated off...
No, Muffley wouldn't let me cheat. He'd get
Doc
mad.
Saunders' class? Oh, man.
No, I cheated
AP
off... cheated off like
Great pool party.
Great pool party.
Dr. Saunders' pool
Dr.
party.
Saunders' pool party.
That's a great pool party.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
True or false? Never trust a man named Michelle.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
What's in this?
No, I take it if you get it right. You take it if I get it. Well, we both took shots.
Fuck,
But
I just
there we
took
go.
one.
So if you get it right, I take a shot. If you
Got
get
it,
it
got
wrong,
it.
you take a
Sorry,
shot.
I'm a little slow. I was in...
Those were blue, so now our teeth are both blue.
I went to
Here we go.
Parkway.
Yeah, I mean, Michelle in every movie now is like Taken. The guy's name was Michelle, I think.
Yeah, but he only has one first... It's Michelle, that's it.
Yeah.
If you have one first name and you sound like that and he speaks in Spanish, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, agreed. Okay,
It's a
true or
French name.
false? If she orders whiskey on the rocks, she'll ruin your life.
False.
Ooh, that's true. Come on.
I wanted to drink.
Smart. All right, true or false? It's just wine. It's wine
I was
shots.
gonna say.
They used to be like liquor and water, but
Yeah, then you have people crawling up.
yeah, exactly. True or false? Hot air balloons are by far the worst transport ever invented by humans.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Have you ever been in one? They're terrible.
No, I've
it's
never.
Scary. They don't go anywhere. You're gonna probably die if they crash.
No, I mean, there's no
Come on.
video. Like, if there's a video game about hot air balloons, then I'd be interested.
Yeah,
But no one's never, like, come
because
on.
you can't control them. What are you gonna do?
It's a dumb thing.
Yeah. Okay, true or false? Dave Matthews Band's pretty good.
True.
Yes.
False. They're really good. Dave Matthews Band's really
That's a
good.
trick
I said
question.
DMB is pretty good.
Are
False,
you
they're really
kidding me?
good.
Crash into my face, shot.
Yeah, come on. Okay. True or false? Yoga?
True.
That is true. All right. I'm a big yoga guy now.
I'm a yoga.
Yoga. Love
The New
it.
York Yogis.
No, come on. We go to this place called Playlist Live. It's just called Playlist
Just Playlist.
Yoga. Playlist Yoga.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nicole, our favorite instructor ever.
Yeah, she's great.
But Josh has really gotten into yoga. He loves it.
And I like to hear
Great
that.
for the hips.
Well, hips and the brain, because
Hips
you don't
and
need you don't have your phone. Like, you can't do yoga where you're going like.
Yeah. True.
But true or false?
It's true. You said.
I love yoga. Y7 Studio. A friend of mine does.
I love Y7.
Yeah.
I haven't taken you to Y7
I gotta
yet,
hit Y7 a lot.
but we have one here, and I like
Get
it.
some free
Yeah,
classes.
there's hashtag Josh Macuga show.
Yeah.
You get half off one
True
class.
or false? The football helmet works.
But like the dickhead Villa helmet one.
No, the actual football helmet works.
So there's like a football on
Like it
someone's
keeps
head.
them safe. Like it's a useful
No,
helmet.
like
I'm
I have a
joking.
Rydell from like a Halloween costume
Yeah.
that still doesn't work.
Yeah, false. You're correct. I'm drinking. Yeah.
You're like the Halloween costume football
Yeah,
helmet.
that was mine was Bo Jackson.
Yeah, you thought it like worked, and then you go to play one like snap in your backyard, and someone gets a concussion.
Okay. True or false? I was an ass to you in high school.
False.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I was hoping because I was.
No, you weren't an
I
ass.
felt like sometimes I was a little mean to you, and then I look
No.
back. Whenever somebody talks about bullying, they're like, "Oh, somebody bullied
No,
me in
you
high school." I
weren't an
think, did I bully?
You
Carl
just
Radke?
were
Muffley,
were
did
on
I
the.
bully Carl Radke?
No comment on the Carl Radke bullying. No, I don't think that you bullied him. I do remember one other guy in our class that you made put his nipple on the commons window facing the cafeteria, but
Connolly?
only after. No, it was Zach Pasquarelli, and you made him slam on the window to get everyone's attention, and then he had to lift his shirt up and stick his nipple on it,
Oh
facing
my
the whole
God,
cafeteria.
that's so mean. And also, why did anyone listen
I
to
don't even
Josh?
remember that. Poor Matt. No wonder Pasquarelli doesn't want to text me because I made him put his nipple on the window. Was he real pissed?
He lives like 2 blocks away.
I can't believe
No, he wasn't
you
pissed. He
bullied
was
people.
completely into it. It was
This
what we had to go
changes
through
everything.
as freshmen, though.
It was a freshman
It was
thing.
either
It was,
getting
but I
paddled
wasn't-
or doing stuff like that.
But I
And
wouldn't like make
some
your life
people got
miserable.
both.
Just like every now and then I do
No, it
something
was
funny.
always-
and it was only the first couple
I
weeks.
can't
Like
believe
said
you
at the beginning
listened
of
to
the
him.
show, afterwards, you would always introduce us to the girls.
See?
And it was mostly making us do stuff to the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than the Pasquarelli thing.
Right.
That was
No,
just
I think it's a good move.
blatant bullying.
It's like at the beginning of a relationship, like you're a complete psychopath and crazy, and then from there you just, oh yeah, hey, you're good.
Yeah.
Like you were completely nuts. It was awesome. I'm just kidding. No, he did not bully me. He did not bully me.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Last two questions. Okay. Carl on The Walking Dead is the worst.
True.
That's true. Damn it, I'm taking all these.
I actually don't have HBO. It's on A&E, right?
It's in AMC. I don't have HBO. It's on A&E, right? Yeah, nailed that. Thanks,
Yeah,
Carl.
got it.
All right, finally. Carl Winslow on Family Matters is the best.
Oh, Kyle Winslow. True.
God damn it. I think I took like 2
Wow.
out of the 10.
I don't think anyone's ever played that well.
I think
Well, I
Carl
don't-
might be our best Macuga Calls the Shots contestant ever.
I know him pretty well. I know, like, he was a referee. It was a referee program when we were like 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, I had to ref your
He
basketball.
had he used to ref my games, and I knew he would call fouls on me just because he wanted to piss me off. That's not bullying. That's just teaching me a lesson.
Teaching him a lesson.
So
Teaching
thank
him
you
a
for
lesson.
that.
I
I
can't
love, dude.
He's like, no, blocking! That way!
Radke! Number 2. Move it.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, this is so scary for when we have kids.
Oh, man.
I am frightened
I'm
because
gonna
they're
bully
gonna
our
all
kids.
they're gonna well they I don't
Yeah,
know
they're
we might
not
just
getting
have one.
participation trophies.
they're going to
I'm
be able to
James
fit at
Harrison.
this desk.
Yeah.
I've been in the middle of you two. I don't like it. Hold off in a little bit.
Before we move to rapid fire, I have one quick Carl Radke story, which you probably don't remember. Okay, so our brothers were playing in a travel soccer game back in the day.
Yep.
And there was a beehive and a tree. And I was like, Carl, throw a rock at the beehive.
You talked me into this.
And you were like, I don't think I should do that. I was like, dude, throw the rock in the beehive. And Colin Redmond's like, dude, totally
throw the
throw the
rock
rock
in
in the beehive. So, and the beehive is, I don't know, maybe 30 feet away, 20 feet away. So Carl starts launching the rocks, throws 2, they miss. And then finally crushes this beehive with a rock. And Carl's like, I got it. And then the bee starts
Coming at us.
And we are sprinting, and Carl's like, it hit my head! It stung my neck! And we run back to the field, and everybody's crying. Like, we're all crying. And Mrs. Radke was like, what did you boys do to my Carl? And I'm like, well, he threw a rock at a beehive, and it's kind of a deal. Yeah, no big deal.
Dude,
All right.
that's a great memory. I don't remember the beehive up until when I hit it with it.
Yeah.
I don't remember like the negotiations leading up to that.
It was at Peters Town. It was at Peters Township Field,
Yes.
too.
Yes. All right. Well, good. Well,
Yeah. Here we go.
thanks for fucking up that day.
Awesome. Fantastic. I
Carl.
still think your parents don't trust me because they got you stung by bees.
No, I'll send the link after the show's edited. It's great.
3 for the road. Here we go.
Thanks.
Tell
Let's
your
go.
mom and dad I said, hey, please.
I will.
love
They will.
them.
They love
They're
you.
the best.
They're big fans.
Okay.
And tell your folks that I.
I will. Kidding me? My dad still talks about your year in rec basketball.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
called more fouls than anybody.
He stopped the game short. We were not able to finish our game. Dan DeSantis, John Johnson, John Michael Caine, myself.
Oh, no, my dad couldn't stand
John Johnson
JMC.
followed the referee to the parking lot and said, I'm going to follow you home and kill you.
Well, that's why my dad stayed on 17 years as the head of reg basketball.
That's
All right,
a
here
good
we
gig.
go. In 3, 2, 1, rapid fire. Carl, do you ever read your horoscope?
No.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Would you go to Burning Man?
No.
If you had a TV show, what would you call it?
Carl Fish.
What was your AOL name?
Carl Rack 33.
Carl Rack 33.
I'm away from my computer right now.
Electric toothbrush or regular manual?
Regular manual, soft.
Blue cheese or ranch?
Ranch.
What do you want on your gravestone?
Here lies a complete fucking amazing person.
Give it to you. Do you sleep on your back, your side, or your stomach? I guess we could watch Summer House to figure this
I
out.
sit on my side with my thumb in my mouth.
Oh, smart. Where do you want to get married?
Burning Man.
Give me that. If you owned a bar, what would you call it?
California.
Damn, that's pretty good. Do you make your bed every day?
Depends on who's staying over.
You ever said the wrong name to someone in bed?
A few times, actually.
Best burger you've ever had? 2 minutes.
Ooh, I would say Fatheads.
Fatheads? Where's that?
South Side, East Carson Street.
Oh, Fatheads. And I was like, I'm thinking about here in California.
No,
Fatheads is
Fatheads,
actually a pretty good burger. I didn't think it. Chicken or steak?
Both at Chipotle. Just they give you half and half.
Oh, the old half and half. Well done. Mozzarella sticks, fried calamari.
Neither. Out the window.
Do you listen to the radio or do you play your own music?
I listen to AM radio really loud.
Talk radio guy. I like it. Can you play an instrument?
No, just besides the beef bar.
He's such a douche. He's such a douche.
No. No, I cannot play an instrument. I talk too much.
Have you ever giggled?
Yeah, of course.
Brad or Chad?
Both.
Have you seen The Wire?
Yeah.
Uncle Joey, Uncle Jesse?
Oh, man. Cut it out.
Uncle Joey.
Uncle Joey.
Do you moisturize?
Who doesn't?
Do you still own any VHS tapes?
I have a VHS TV combo.
Oh!
Yeah. And
nice.
I have...
Is that from your dorm room in Syracuse?
I have Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Still on VHS.
That's a pretty good one. I still have Braveheart. It's a double VHS. Do you own any cassettes?
Yeah, Green Day, Dookie, and Stone Temple Pilots.
That's pretty good.
I don't remember the Stone Temple Pilots album. It was like with the baby like cherub on the front cover.
Yeah. When you go on a plane, do you turn your phone on airplane mode?
Yeah, I turn my airplane mode when I'm still not on an airplane.
Dr. Dre or Snoop Dogg?
Dre.
If you see baby Hitler, do you kill it? Like 1910s?
As long as he has a mustache and his hands in the air, yes.
You kill it. Got it. Corn or flour tortillas, 25 seconds.
Corn.
Alligator or crocodile?
Alligator.
Scarier, being lost in the woods or lost at sea?
Lost at sea.
Can you name all 50 state capitals? 20 seconds.
No, but I could try.
Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel?
Fallon.
Do you eat cereal?
Yes.
What is business casual to you?
Tucking your shirt into Dockers.
Yep, definitely. Babies or puppies?
Babies.
Is Kinko's overpriced?
Yes.
Yes, Kinko's is overpriced. Yes. Carl Radke.
Holy, I'm sweating.
A fellow Upper St. Clair Panther.
Wow, Panther Pride.
Panther Pride.
Wow.
Class of 2003?
03?
03.
When you were...
2000.
2000.
2000.
He still has a shirt that says Dare.
Dare.
Do...
a lot of recreational
exercise.
Exercise. Yep, exactly.
That's it.
Before we leave, we would like to get some critiques from the audience. Let's start with my wife, Amanda Macuga. How do you think this episode
This is so hard. I know you want me to give you a lot of critiques, but I thought it was really great.
Oh.
I don't have many critiques. I mean, I guess my critiques would be don't call a girl by the wrong name.
Oh,
Carl.
In bed.
Ever.
I've never called her the wrong name, but just when you're in your passion moments.
Just don't speak.
Yeah.
Just close it up.
Sure.
Again, I gotta say, I don't know if I'm just distracted by Carl's
Height?
shirt because I really like it.
That is a nice shirt.
But I
What'd you get,
don't.
Bonobos?
I don't like your shirt again, babe. You keep.
I was like, well,
You keep doing these like really, really light colored like pastels that almost look like a. It looks like you put that shirt in with your denim
like
and
the
it bleached the
follow-ups.
white shirt. Like it looks like it dyed. Like you washed whites
look at
with
Muffley
blues.
and Fletcher looking at you.
well,
And
Matt almost wore the exact same shirt.
Yeah. Doctor Muffley? Doctor. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you.
But I love you a lot, but you want me to critique it. I'm just being honest.
Hey, that's cute. I'd hold on to this one.
Yeah. I
The
know, she's
last
pretty-
one
she's
you
pretty
wore
sweet.
was like a pale pink. It looked like you washed it with red socks. Just maybe go darker tops.
Can you pass the microphone to Paul real quick?
Yes.
Because Paul's always very honest.
Paul, is that the Star Wars Death Star?
It is. It's
With
the
G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe
Millennial
Star Wars.
Falcon.
Millennial Falcon.
Millennial Falcon.
Sure.
I'm gonna agree with Amanda because Carl is out shirting you like crazy
So
right
hard.
now.
So
Like, real hard.
But I'm not supposed to outshirt
Exactly.
the guest.
He is the guest. He's supposed to outshine him. I think the shirt is fine. I think they're crazy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cobster.
You're
Well,
welcome.
can I add one little thing? So it's made by Zara, which is
Oh, I
a
like
Spanish
Zara.
company.
Love
so you know everybody
Zara.
does Barcelona, Ibiza. So
Barcelona?
it's from Zara.
Oh, I like Thara. I
And
love
my,
that
my
store.
body type does not fit Zara. They don't fit fat-legged white
Yeah,
men that well.
you.
Josh, your
should be-
shirt is from
Jeremy
Kohl's.
Piven 2015.
Kohl's.
Is that
The
a
Jeremy
Jeremy
Piven
shirt?
collection.
Piven. It's a Jeremy Piven collection.
It's a JP.
No, we should retire it.
JP 15.
I would like to point out to the entire crowd before we let this go and let Dr. Muffley be the closing arguments on this, okay? Even though we have a lawyer in Fletcher, okay? That I put this shirt on Friday night with the pink pants for the yacht rock concert.
Pants.
Pink pants.
Pons.
Okay. Pink,
Non talk as
pink
red
slacks,
pons.
my slacks, if you will, for the yacht rock.
Pons.
And you said I was dressing a little too fancy for the concert.
Maybe that was my way.
I look like a jerk.
Maybe that was my way of saying you just shouldn't wear the shirt. Maybe I was trying to be nice.
I mean, she eats chicken sausage.
She does eat chicken.
I did. I had chicken sausage.
Look, if I was
for
Yelp
dinner.
reviewing that
That's
shirt,
so
it'd be
lame.
a 3.5 star
Out
shirt.
of.
And I would say that
You're
was
giving
useful.
Carl a 5.
That would be useful for me.
I mean, yeah, Carl's trending like 4.5, 5
Okay.
maybe on the shirt.
But you also just got a really nice shirt the other day. Why didn't you wear that? You went with the oldie?
Is this like you asked for heavy starch or heavy return?
Well, I'm always like starch and hangers.
Babe, I love you,
You
and
know
I
a
always
band.
think you look good. I just trying to make that point. I always think you look good. I love
All
you.
right. Love you too.
Matthew, Fletcher, any closing remarks?
Yeah.
The only thing I'd say is, let a guy know that he shouldn't go in the kitchen and get some ice. Because we literally talked about this before. And he was like, yeah, go ahead. Eat steak, go back there, do whatever you want.
Without the mic
And then,
just now.
I'm in there.
Hey guys, it's me, Fletcher. Love talking on a microphone.
That was in the rider that we were allowed to go into the kitchen per drink.
It's okay.
Yeah. So.
I thought it was a great show, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Carl got a B+. I'd say that the only thing making Carl's shirt close to a 5 on Yelp is that Macuga for Jeopardy pin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I
Absolutely.
actually, this is lit. But
Definitely a highlight. Most
Before we
of
get
Carl's
out of
stories
here,
were true.
I want to bring up something real quick before we get out of here. Carl, love having you here. Love having these St. Clair guys in here. If you guys don't get it, we went to high school together. It's a pretty amazing thing that we're all like in this room together. 15 years later,
It is.
I like one that kind of bring a tear to the eye. But it's amazing having you here.
Thank
Love
you.
Congratulations on everything. It's
Thank
really,
you.
really cool. Dr. Muffley, honestly, really, really cool. The only thing I'd like to bring up is that he had my phone number in his phone when I gave it to him, and he hasn't texted me since he moved here. That was a year ago.
Yo,
So-
he thinks you're on like Cricket Wireless or
yeah,
something.
it's
gonna
a
cost
Cricket
him extra.
Wireless.
No.
And Thomas Jefferson.
And Josh,
Love
likewise to you.
Thanks.
Obviously, I've been following you for a while. Growing up with you, chasing beehives around. It's awesome that, again, this is pretty impressive.
Thanks,
and thank you again to the crew.
You
and,
guys are both pretty cool
fun.
dudes.
Yeah.
well, hey, who's fucking a knife?
Well, I'm married, so probably.
Oh, well, I mean, I have a girlfriend.
Did you
actually.
say I'm married, so probably not?
No, I said so probably me.
Oh,
Are there
okay.
kids on the horizon? I have a question. Is that...
Not right. Actually, I'd love to know what my husband says. I'd say not
Guys,
right
thank you so
now.
much for tuning in. Hit Josh Macuga for Jeopardy, at Josh Macuga, at Tag it, at Jeopardy.
right now
Say
means
hey to
like
Alex
today.
Trebek. We'll see you guys next time on the Josh
Maybe
Macuga
next
Show.
month.
We're running out of
Maybe
SD
next
card
year.
on the space. Hit cut on the camera. Paul, hit cut on the damn camera. Thank you guys so much. Love everybody. Thanks for
Panther
watching.
Pride.
Watch season 3 of Summer House.
Yeah,
Paul
it's
doesn't know how to work this game.
January on
He's
Bravo.
hitting buttons. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep talking while you hit those things. Cops are hit stop on the camera. Thank you so much. To all you kids out there wanting to be born, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to Facebook. I'm also there. Support our Patreon campaign. If you're watching the Josh Macuga Show, you're doing something right. And that something right is giving random people hugs when they don't want them.